Hey everyone, welcome back to Playground Sessions. I'm Phil, and today I'm going to be showing you how to play one of music's most popular chord progressions, the 1-5-6-4. The 1-5-6-4 progression is one of music's most popular for a handful of reasons. First off, the 1 chord and the 5 chord are the most defining chords of a key. The 5 represents dissonance or tension, and 1 represents consonance, or the release. The 6 chord is the relative minor of 1. The 6 and 4 chords together delay the overall resolution, and this delay helps make the eventual resolution to 1 a lot stronger and more satisfying. And lastly, 4 resolving to 1 is a classic church cadence called the plagal cadence, and that motion of 4 to 1 has been around as early as the late 1500s. So I'm super excited to show you guys the 1-5-6-4 progression. Not only am I going to teach you those chords in the key of C for today, but I'm also going to show you a handful of song examples that use this progression. Let's get started. Alright, so since we're talking about chords today, I want to focus on the left hand. Let's do a review of the scale degrees in the key of C. Each note that makes up the scale has a number associated with it. So our C, you guessed it, that's 1. Then we go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, or 1. Now notice, this C and this C, they're both C's. So we don't actually call it 8, we just get back to 1 here. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Now, when we talk about chords, what I mean here is a triad, which is a 3-note chord. And we're going to take our scale degrees, we'll start with 1, for example, and we're going to build a chord on top of that by skipping a note every time, right? So, the 1, 3, and 5. This makes our 1 chord, our C chord. We're stacking every other note on top of our scale degree of 1, and that makes it the 1 chord. All right, now what would the 2 chord be? Well, you remember your 2 note, that's D in the key of C. We're going to do the same idea. We're going to build a triad from that note. So we stack these every other note, and we get our 2 chord, a D minor chord. Okay, same idea for the 3 chord. It's the triad built from the 3rd scale degree. And our 4 chord, triad built from the 4th scale degree. 5 chord, 6 chord, 7 chord, and then back to our 1 chord up top. So why don't we review those by playing through each one of them, one at a time, all the way up the scale. Ready? Go. So those are all of the chords in the key of C. Now, let's get to the meat of today's lesson. The 1-5-6-4 progression literally means we're playing 4 chords in a row, the 1 chord, the 5 chord, the 6 chord, and the 4 chord. So let's practice that. Remember, we got our 1 chord, that one's easy. Now from here, let's jump all the way up to our 5 chord. So pinky's going to land on G, our 5th scale degree. We're going to jump to our 5 chord. Okay, next, 6 chord, and then we're jumping down to our 4 chord. So why don't we practice that a few times together as well? Same tempo. Ready, go. 1, 5, 6, 4. That's it. Let's do it again. Here we go. 1, 5. This time let's repeat it. So when we get to our 4, let's go back to 1. Good. Now 5 again. Good. One more time. One more repeat. Back to 1, 5, 6, and 4. Voila, good job.
Now what I want to do is get into our song examples. The Blink-182, the Florida Georgia Line, the Green Day, all the ones I mentioned up front. And what I want to do is keep the chord chart that you see here up on the screen instead of showing you the sheet music. I'm going to be playing the melodies with the right hand, but I want you to see how the left hand chords are exactly the same in each of these songs, regardless of the artist and genre. Let's kick things off with Blink-182's What's My Age Again?
1, 2, 1, 2, here we go.
Alright, now let's quickly switch over to the Green Day tune, When I Come Around. Notice exactly the same left hand part.
5, 6, 4. Okay, now that's rock. Let's get into some country. There's a new country song by Florida Georgia Line called Cruise. It goes like this. 1, 5, 6, and 4. Okay, that's a country one. Same progression though. This one's by Semisonic. It's called Closing Time. 1, 5, 6, 4.
Alright, now let's take our final example, Miley Cyrus's Wrecking Ball, and let's actually look at the sheet music for this one. We've seen how the 1, 5, 6, 4 progression, when highlighted here on our chord chart, is exactly the same through these songs, right? Well, Miley's Wrecking Ball is also the same, but I want to show you how the progression looks in the context of actual music. So listen to how the progression plays underneath the melody in the right hand. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. 5, 6, and 4. Now we're repeating. Notice that same progression. 1, 5, 6, and 4. Well guys, once again, I'm Phil, and if you love what you learned here today, remember, hit the subscribe button to your left. We've got song lessons where we show you how to play the main sections of songs from all sorts of different artists, like Coldplay, Beethoven, Miles Davis, John Legend, the Beatles, many more. And we're also putting out theory videos where we deconstruct popular music, we talk about chord progressions, rhythms, we'll be talking about practice tips, arranging and composing tricks, all sorts of stuff, everything related to the piano. You can find it here on our YouTube channel. Hit subscribe so you don't miss what's next. And if you like what you saw today in the video, well, that was me using the Playground Sessions app. That's right, the features you saw on screen today can be at your fingertips with the full Playground experience. Co-created by music legend Quincy Jones, the app has incredible interactive feedback and gaming features, full songs broken down by sections and in different difficulty levels, and a whole music theory bootcamp section, all taught by YouTube star David Sides. So click the app button on the left to learn more. Alright guys, I'm Phil and you're watching Playground Sessions. Hit that subscribe button so I can see you for the next video.